Ladies and gentlemen, I'm truly delighted to connect with all of you today, even though on a virtual setting. I extend my warmest greetings from Kenya. Jambo. First and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for the kind introduction. When I embarked on my journey in community work as a volunteer 4 years ago, I honestly had no clear vision of what I wanted to achieve. However, over time, that vision gradually came into focus, thanks to two pivotal experiences that have shaped my path. The first of these experiences was connecting with inspiring individuals, many of whom were older mentors during my early 20s. And the second was embracing the internet as a powerful tool for self-education. I utilized this digital resource to gain knowledge about social justice and also took the initiative to send numerous unsolicited emails to organizations whose work I truly admired. While many of these emails went unanswered, there was one response that truly changed the trajectory of my life, and it read, "Thank you for reaching out to us, and we admire your courage in emailing us. If opportunities arises in the future that align with your skills and interests, we shall share them with you." That single email was a turning point for me, not just because of its content, but because it signified that someone had listened to me and acknowledged my passion for change. And from that moment onwards, I began to believe in my ability and courage to connect with people and drive change. This belief also served as that of the work done by the Mindchangers, and I believe it is the driving force behind the Future Impact Summit that is happening this week, guided by the slogan, "Know, Act, and Change." As I reflect on my journey, I draw inspiration from a remarkable gathering of dreamers and change makers today. Often, as young people, our dreams may appear elusive, clouded by the lack of guidance, mentorship, or access to resources, opportunities, and networks to help us fully understand the scope of our visions. These challenges are particularly pronounced for young people engaged in community work within local contexts. However, what my 4 years journey has taught me is that change does not always happen swiftly, and progress is not always linear. Along the way, there will be setbacks, there will be obstacles, there will be moments of doubt. Yet it is during these very moments that we must tap into our resilience and determination, seeing each other's challenge as an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to emerge stronger. Throughout my journey, I have garnered the support and understanding of the communities I serve, both locally and internationally. This support has attracted the interest of many young people who are eager to join movements for social justice and work towards peace and justice. This work I carry out through Women Volunteers for Peace, where I serve as the team leader with over 400 volunteers based in Kenya. And I also serve as the regional coordinator at the United Network of Young Peace Builders, coordinating the work of over 20 youth-led organizations based in East and Southern Africa. Turning our attention to our individual paths as young advocates and leaders, we often encounter rejection. How many no's, for example, have you received since you embarked on your journey of community work? Please respond to this. How many no's have you received as young people who are advocating for rights and justice in the communities you serve? Listen, rejections for proposals, grants, partnerships, fellowships, summits, name them. These experiences are all part of our shaped journey as young people striving for change. Nevertheless, I encourage all of us to redefine the meaning of no. To me, no signifies next opportunity. In this world, we may not always get exactly what we want, but we will always receive something. And the frequency of the yes we've received is directly proportional to the number of no's we will encounter and the resilience that accompanies that. I'm deeply honored to address this distinguished gathering today, which brings together youth engagement networks, NGOs, local authorities, and politicians. This convergence is a testament to our shared commitment to drive positive change within our communities and beyond. We are an embodiment of the hopes, the dreams, and aspirations of countless young people who fervently believe in the transformative power of positive action. While our world often appears complex and overwhelming, it is during challenging times that our true potential emerges. We are not merely the leaders of tomorrow as young people. We are the leaders of today. And our ideas, our energy, and our resilience have the power to ignite the change we yearn to see. Our engagement with social issues is not just a choice as young people. It is a responsibility that we bear. And we cannot afford to be passive observers of a world in turmoil. We must be active participants, propelling the change we envision. So, how can we make a meaningful impact? I believe it starts with self-belief and the understanding that our voices as young people matter. Our actions as young people create ripples of transformation that spread far and wide. Over the past 9 months, I have had the privilege of being part of a global peace co-creation campaign by Peace Direct. And this campaign is reshaping narratives about how local actions contribute to global impact and how decolonizing aid should happen, and amplifying the voices of young local activists. It's worth noting that young people worldwide are at the forefront of justice efforts and are actively working as practitioners. Unfortunately, the media often portrays young people as troublemakers or victims. And to combat this stereotype, along with other 9 local practitioners in this co-creation by Peace Direct, and they are from around the world, we are collaborating to create narratives that challenge these misconceptions. I want to encourage you all today to follow Peace Direct and myself through LinkedIn, and as we prepare to launch this campaign, I hope you will join us in amplifying voices that resonate with your experiences and aspirations during the launch happening soon. In essence, let's fully embrace our roles as trailblazers, disruptors, and innovators. I hope that we can translate our passion into action, our ideas into solutions, and our dreams into reality. Our collective strength lies in our ability to collaborate across borders, ideologies, and backgrounds. As young people, we are not bound by the limitations of the past. We possess the privilege of viewing the world through fresh eyes, envisioning a future shaped by our ideas. And so let's leverage this unique perspective to challenge the status quo and build a more just, equitable, and sustainable world. In conclusion, I want to emphasize that our journey as changemakers is a collective endeavor. Together, we can achieve remarkable feats. We must never, ever underestimate the impact of our actions. Whether they are big or small, let's be bold in our vision and unwavering in our pursuit of a better world. As we continue our discussions, our workshops, and collaborations during the summit, let's always remember the incredible power we hold as young people to shape the future. Let's draw inspirations from one another. Let's stay motivated, and let's remain the catalyst for the change we aspire to see. I am incredibly proud of all of you and the work that you do and continue to do as young people. Giving up is simply not an option. And so to policymakers and stakeholders, institutions, grant-making organizations and governments, I implore each and every one of you to actively promote co-creation, co-design, co-leadership, and co-decision making with young people. Together we can create sustainable impact and pave the way for a better future, starting now. I thank all of you for your attention and for extending the invitation to speak before the Changemakers and the Future Impact Summit. Let's embark on this journey together with unwavering passion, a clear sense of purpose, and a commitment to bring about lasting change. Remember, our guiding principle or slogan is to know, to act, and to change. Bye-bye.